to come out and support the Democratic Party and say whatever, because apparently that's where all Thursday today, because I am admittedly big mad because I just found out that Beyonce allegedly got paid $10 million.
Okay, so it is new news. So Bay got, how long was she out there? Was it even 3 minutes? I think it took longer for her and Kelly to walk on out there for her to just talk about the precipice. Okay. Measure Man said reality TV. Yeah, you definitely got to send me something. I don't know who those people are, but thank you so much, hon. We'll see I'll see what I can do. I might consider doing that going into 2025, y'all. Okay, just FYI. Come on, Candy.
For that pathetic little endorsement of Kamala Harris. What was it, 3 minutes? $10 million for 3 minutes of her life. And she's not the only one who allegedly got paid in a major way. I think when I grow up, I've decided that it would probably be a better idea for me to be a fraud and just to come out and support the Democratic Party and say whatever, because apparently that's where all the money is. Plus, later on in the show, we have to discuss Disney because they really need a new princess. I don't know if you guys have been following the never-ending scandal of Rachel Zegler, their Snow White remake princess, but this young woman is clearly mentally deranged, and she's now posted on her social media calling for Trump supporters to be harmed. Like, this is just not even normal. They've already had to delay this film because this woman can't close her mouth, and now she's, calling for violence. And also, we're going to cover Matt Gaetz because the media is in the midst of a meltdown over him being nominated as the U.S. attorney.
Oh, look at Candy's mug. She got her picture on there. That's nice. It says conspiracy theorist. Shout out to Candy.
And I think I have an idea why that might be. All that coming up on Candace. So I'm okay. I want all the smoke today. I understand what happens when you go after Beyonce, Queen Bey, all of that. Okay, shush. I'm so over it. I'm really just getting to a place right now where I think I'm just getting angry with Black women. I'm getting angry with Black women in particular. So I just want to first take a look at this exit poll from the...
Oh, is this racist? Because you know they don't like Candy either. Y'all know they don't like Candy. Let's go back. Is this going to be like Megyn Kelly? Let's go back. Oh, no, not Candy and her white man, because you know that's a problem, even though it's not a problem for Cam, who they say was allegedly Black, and her white man, even though he was knocking people's head between the washer and the dryer, and he was getting the nanny pregnant, but it'd be a problem for Candy and her white man. Okay.
So I'm okay. I want all the smoke today. I understand what happens when you go after Beyonce, Queen Bey, all of that. Okay, shush. I'm so over it. I'm really just getting to a place right now where I think I'm just getting angry with Black women. I'm getting angry with Black women in particular. So I just want to first take a look at this exit poll from the election. Just take a look at this exit poll. And if you look down at Black women, our voting margins are just incredible. We are the only group in America that is voting 92% Democratic. 92% Democratic is absolutely amazing. So this means one of two things. Like, it means either Black women are geniuses. We are the most ingenious people in all of America. We've figured things out. We understand the political system. Everybody else is being defrauded somehow by splitting up their votes. Or it means that we are very much a monolith and nobody is taking us seriously anymore. Okay. So why am I upset?
I'm going to go with the latter, but go ahead, girl.
Because my entire political life, since I got into politics in 2015, I have had to deal with accusations coming from Black media, coming from Black stars, coming from Black hip hop artists, that I'm a fraud, that I'm a sellout. She sold out. I don't know how I sold out.
Because you married a white man. But Cam didn't sell out. Okay, that was okay. Even with all of those allegations, one confirmed and one maybe not, but the possibility is that it's true. They can ignore all of that because it's all hypocritical, Candy Child. No one can hold anything down. It's what they feel at the moment. It's all hypocrisy at the end of the daggone day. Can't take these people seriously. Go ahead, girl.
By committing myself to voting for Donald Trump. That's just kind of what they say. You're a coon, you're an Uncle Tom. They're allowed to use racist terms explicitly for some reason if you're a Black conservative. And essentially, and this really is one of the dumbest plot lines ever, the reason they're proof that I have somehow sold out is because, well, obviously she must be doing this for money. Except I have never, and I will state this one more time for the record, actually.
So I'm sorry to keep interrupting. Let me go ahead and rewind it so she can finish her thought. But let me go ahead and step in right there when she says that because you're doing it for money. Okay, because that's what your coloreds do be saying. Not y'all, but you know what I'm saying. Because that is what the coloreds be saying. You just doing this for money. You pandering. You doing all this. What do I do? Because it's a lot of men here. Child, whatever I'm doing for y'all, child, I'm a pick me, my bad. So I be pick me in for y'all, okay? I'm a pick me mammy for all these black men, these niggas, you crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bums. Child, I don't know what the thing is going on with the women that are here. Shout out to y'all, though. I definitely don't know what's going on as far as the white people that are here, but shout out to y'all for being here and anyone else that I may have missed. But it's always you doing something for money. So when you say that stuff, in my mind, you're basically saying that what you want is for people to be downtrodden like you. You want people not to have anything. You want people to be poor. You want people to be living in those places that we just went over for the crime is down section. You want people to have nothing. You want them to be over there where Trayon is. You want to be over there in Chicago. You want them to be down there in Memphis, in the hood, in the ghettos. That's really what you want. And then you feel some kind of way because some of us don't want to do that and be that. So we do what we have to do. Candace, if you get married, that's a negative in the community. In the Black community, being married is a negative. That means you're a pick-me, you're a mammy. It makes more sense to have children out of wedlock and be poor, downtrodden, not have enough money, and then go and depend on the government and then get mad because the person that you had kids with who wasn't shit to begin with is the person that won't help you, or you think that they're supposed to help you for the rest of your life, even though you're not together. Because this crazy mentality that these biatches have are that they know everything and show and prove every time they open their black ass mouth that they don't know shit. Shit for me anyway, maybe for other people. And definitely gonna listen to what Beyonce says, a person they don't know, a person that's made money off of you, that's gotten rich off of you. But then it's okay for her to have money, but it's not okay for the rest of us to have money. Now, mind you, y'all already know I don't give a shit about these people because that's mental health help that's needed. And I don't give a fuck about people I don't know. Child, barely give a fuck about the people that I do know. But I'm just trying to point out the fact on what Candy just said. It's just that it's jealousy to me at the end of the day because they don't want to put in any work. It's better to whine and complain. It's better to blame someone else. It's better to stay where you are. It's better to not do anything. It's better to blame someone else because your life sucks and you can't get anywhere and you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it, how you want to do it with people that don't mean well for you. And then you go listen to people who don't even know you, famous people who came and made it out of the mud and are rich, but you don't accuse them of anything. Imagine carrying on about rich people, singers and everything else, or you don't say anything about them. You talk about people who are here on YouTube that's just talking, that's following the rules of YouTube, and you're mad and you're complaining about that. You're only mad because you can relate to what's being said, because you're feeling some kind of way about it, but you ain't got no problem with putting your ass out there to go see daggone Beyonce, and then once you're done after those 3 hours, what do you have? Your ass out on the fucking street, getting kicked out of the daggone shelter, then turn around talking about we supposed to care. I don't give a fuck, okay? I was not going to cuss today. I don't give a damn, all right? Because when we say, people out here that shrilling the way that they have been, Clown L, Steve Harvey, Rolly Roll, and all the rest, they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about racism. It's a fucking hustle and they're getting paid. So now are we finding out what we already knew over here and what plenty of other people with common fucking sense can see? It doesn't make any sense for people to go that hard for no reason at fucking all. No reason at fucking all. But this is what they were doing. Al fucking Sharpton, somebody that's been race hustling y'all's asses for years. And I'm not going to act like I never paid attention to Al like that either. I ain't giving no fucking money, but I'm not going to act like I never listened to Al, okay? $500,000 to a person that he's already friends with. That means that they don't necessarily really support them. They're doing what they get paid for. That's just like you going into fucking Burger King. You gonna pay them to do it the way that you wanted to do it, right? You want no damn McDonald's. You don't want no tea on the McDLT. So you tell them for your $5 that you don't want no damn tea on the McDLT. You want it your way, but you paying them for that. You paying them for what you want. They got paid for what she wanted, what the Democrats wanted, and y'all still cutting for these people under the, you have been brainwashed. You have been completely and utterly brainwashed, and you don't want to see it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to see it. You just want to be scared motherfuckers. running into the house, running out of the house, thinking someone's going to come and put your punk asses in chains. Help me understand why you can't see all this evidence that's coming out. I just don't get it. You refuse to. You don't want to because probably you're scared about what somebody's going to say. Fuck those motherfuckers. You will go and listen to Joy fucking Reid sitting up here telling you to not go to Thanksgiving. Michelle Obama telling you to vote against your husband. Vote against your significant other so that they can get what the fuck it is that they want and remain rich and remain above you and remain in charge. And you still down here downtrodden trying to mess with me and or Candace Owens, BCP or Mona D, Take Heed or anyone else for just speaking on fucking YouTube. Ain't nobody out here doing nothing illegal. Ain't nobody out here carjacking an 83-year-old woman. Ain't none of us out here carjacking a woman in daggone Safeway just trying to go get groceries. You don't ever talk about that shit. You don't ever say nothing about that shit. And you know who else don't do it and don't care and ain't worried about it? None of them damn niggas that you listen to. Do you see Joy Reid on her fucking show talking about any of this shit? Do you see her pointing any of this shit out? I promise you she not, because she don't give a fuck. It's all about what she can get y'all to do so that she can continue to get paid. And shout out to whoever it is that said on that post with her and Megyn Kelly, one of the comments, I pinned it, she said, don't forget Megyn Kelly is, Joy Reid is married with kids, happily married with kids while she's out here allegedly telling you to fuck up your life and your damn family, and you are willing to fucking do it in the name of alleged racism. You won't even give this man a daggone opportunity. I promise I'm almost done. You know that video that I cut about the Donald Trump and the Central Park Five, it's not getting numbers, and I knew it wouldn't. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to put it out there, because coloreds don't want to look at anything objectively. They just want to look at it the way that they want to look at it so they can continue to sit up here and carry on about shit that isn't even their problem at the end of the day. You want to be downtrodden so damn bad, you won't even do your own fucking research. You're going to listen to Hollywood Unlocked. What did we watch yesterday about what they were saying about Candace Owens and all them bitches in the comments? That was straight up wrong. You straight up wrong about everything that you were saying about this woman and refuse to look into it. You want to listen to fucking the Neighborhood Talk, Hollywood Unlocked, and It's On Site to get your fucking political news instead of going to a political person. You won't even listen to the other side. And that's probably why those people love Cam so much, because she wouldn't even go to the other side. How can you get an informed opinion if all you want to listen to is what makes you feel good? It doesn't work that way. That's no one's fault but yours. That's it. So blame whoever you want because your life sucks. I don't give a damn. Leave me all the fucking way alone. Anyway, go ahead, Candy Child. My bad.
She sold out. I don't know how I sold out by committing myself to voting for Donald Trump. That's just kind of what they say. You're a coon. You're an Uncle Tom. They're allowed to use racist terms explicitly for some reason if you're a black conservative. And essentially, and this really is one of the dumbest plot lines ever, the reason they're proof that I have somehow sold out is because, well, obviously she must be doing this for money. Except I have never, and I will state this one more time for the record, actually probably more in the future, I have never, ever, ever been paid a single dollar from the Trump campaign. Never, not once, throughout anything. You can't dig it up in an FEC filing, nothing. I actually said what I believed. I know it's quite shocking, but I actually said what I believed. So you have to imagine my frustration when it's revealed, when it has been revealed recently, that the Democratic Party is paying eye-watering amounts to the very people in the black community that are somehow perceived as authentic. Like the people that, I don't know, pass the black test, the black litmus test. Oh, she's a real one. Somehow she's a real one because what? She's a part of the 92% monolith, which is an absolute, just ridiculous. So Kamala's 107-day campaign, I feel like I always have to remind people that she only campaigned for 107 days. It was unlike any other campaign for a lot of reasons. One of them being just the sheer amount of celebrity endorsements that were jammed into such a short window of time regarding a candidate that none of them could have known intimately. None of them could have really known her policies intimately or what she believed in enough to get on stage and to endorse her with so much passion. So much passion as in J-Lo cried. She literally was brought to tears by a woman that nobody liked the entire time she was VP.
Didn't J-Lo say while she was running off at the mouth something about I like the storybook endings, I like the good endings. Girl, child. And y'all fell for that.
Remember, people were just cycling out of her office all the time. There were all those articles talking about how nobody liked to work for her because she didn't like to work, but then like to blame people for the work that was not being done, which really has just been a model after Kamala's life. We've learned this from Judge Joe Brown. Everyone who's worked with her, she was essentially just like handed her entire life because she slept with the right people. So her campaign really was just more of that. It was an utter clown show. I don't know what she did.
You know, I never touched that. I never touched that about Cam and how she came to rise, I shall call it. Never talked about that because I don't care who people sleep with. I really don't. Unless you're trying to prop somebody up to be the man that other men should be like when he's out here knocking people's heads between the laundry room, the washer and the dryer, and getting the nanny pregnant. And we still don't know where that baby is. And we don't know where that baby is from Carly. We got 2 babies that are missing and we need answers.
Other than word salad and say things and keep calling Trump people confused and racist. That was kind of the messaging that was coming out, and dangerous. And if this guy gets into office, all of the same stuff. And then also, of course, leaning into this idea that abortion was this existential crisis for women. Okay, so now it's being reported that some of these celebs that came out, far from speaking out because they were worried about the future for their children, as they all say on stage, I'm just so worried about the future for my children, actually spoke out for money. And one such person is Megan Thee Stallion, okay? One half of the WAP duo with Cardi B. She came out, she was one of the first people to perform for Kamala Harris, and she was reportedly paid $5 million for this.
I need everybody in the crowd to make some noise for Miss Harris. Make some noise for Miss Harris. Our future president.
There you go. She got paid to shake her booty for Miss Harris, for Mrs. Harris. Everybody get up. I don't know how people are not insulted by that, but apparently it worked because, as you can see, Black women at least came out in droves to support the Democratic nominee. Then there's Beyonce, the case of Beyonce, the person that you're not allowed to touch or say anything bad to, or the beehive's going to come for you because she's a queen, even though, I'm going to be honest, in my honest assessment and perspective, she hasn't dropped a good album since 4. I don't care. Come for me. I like I said, I want all the smoke. Fight me. She's got a couple of bops on each album, but for all of this, all hail the queen, it's just a little too much. It's just a little too much. But reportedly, she was paid $10 million for that, 3.5-minute speech that she gave. And just to work out the math for you, that would mean that she was being paid $55,000 per a second.
I mean, that's a great deal for Beyonce and Jay-Z. Shout out to them. They made a good deal. They made a good deal. That's all Jay-Z does is figure out ways to make more money, right? And the loser in all this, of course, is Cam again, and the Democrats who allowed this shit to go, which shows and prove that they are not fiscally responsible. And that is the point. Even though coloreds don't seem to want to acknowledge that, because these are the same people that say you're a sellout because you do something legal to make money and entertain and provide information, but then your gremlins be out here at the age of 12 and 13 and 14 jacking people, and you say, not my baby. Yeah, I'm going to listen to you. Okay.
Could you imagine just being paid that much per a second for your presence? Really, that makes you bigger than the queen. You're the queen and the king to get paid that amount if it turns out to be true. I'm just going to jog your memory of the really inauthentic speech that she gave.
Precipice.
It's time for America to sing a new song. Our voices sing a chorus of unity. Mm-hmm. They sing a song of dignity and opportunity. Are y'all ready to add your voice to the new American song? Because I am. So let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big, loud Texas welcome to the next president of the United States.
Well, that didn't age well.
Apparently, she's a hustler, homie. It's truly, because if you just had to do that and get paid that amount, it means that they know that your voice is worth that, and you know that your voice is worth that, and you're only doing it for the paycheck. You're not doing it because you care about what happens to Black America. You're not living the same reality that the majority of Black Americans are living in this economy. And now I want to be very clear. The only reason they're saying it's reportedly is because despite being asked multiple times by many journalists as to whether or not this report was true, that they paid her $10 million for this endorsement, Kamala's team has gone completely mum and is refusing to answer. Now, in my opinion, there would be no reason to refuse to answer this if this was just a pesky rumor. You'd come right out and you say, absolutely not. Beyonce genuinely just loved Kamala so much. Why can't you guys believe that this is what she truly believes in for the future? We would pay her no such thing. We're not able yet to weigh it against an FEC report because that FEC report is still due. So my instinct here is that there has to be some truth to these reports that are coming out. Of course, Megan Thee Stallion, all of her dancers are not going to just agree to work for free for Kamala Harris. I think all of these people are essentially seeing this as an opportunity to make money while Democrats are pouring money into the coffers of a Democratic Party.
Lest we not forget, Candy, where this money is coming from all the other Democrats that they've been texting for forever to donate 10 here, 10 there, 10 everywhere, or on the site, as we saw, and then you put on Tim Tom and they ask for more money, all the money they was asking for from the people who claim they can't afford the eggs and can't afford the milk. And then they gave the money to the rich people. So all those rich people that was telling you colors what to do, and shout out to everybody who was here, but I'm talking to colors. All those rich people that was telling you what to do got richer, and y'all got bumkissed.
They're just going, well, we don't actually have to earn their vote. We're just going to find a person that they like, a person that they call queen, like Beyonce, or a person that they call king, like LeBron James, and encourage them to speak out on behalf of us. It really puts into new focus what Black culture is, because that's what people always accuse me of, like not being a part of Black culture. What is being for Black culture? Is it that? Is it voting in margins of 97% for stupid, for people to lie on you, for people to lie to you and get caught?
Yes, Candy, because coloreds love to be scammed, child. In case you didn't hear, shout out to our friend RBN.
Over and over and over again. I mean, take, for example, this. Obviously, notoriously, Cardi B also came out and gave this endorsement more like she read off of a teleprompter and the teleprompter broke, and then somebody handed her a phone so she could.
Why is it that all their teleprompters kept breaking too? So y'all spent all the money to give to the people, but you didn't even pay for good equipment. They have more issues with teleprompters breaking than a little bit. What is that about? Or was it an inside job? Ooh.
Read the notes, whatever you want to say about her. She came out, she spoke, and according to her, I asked her on Twitter earlier today, were you paid for this as well? She says, no, she wasn't paid for this. And I actually believe that. I believe that Cardi B came out authentically and supported the Democratic Party, which leads me to ask the question, why?
Why?
Because let's not forget, okay, when Joe Biden barely ran, just like Kamala Harris, because he hid during COVID and said, oh, I can't come out and do any interviews, but I am going to come out and make time for Cardi B to ask me the hard-hitting questions. Do you guys remember what he told her he was going to do as president? No, you have to remember, Kamala Harris is his VP. So she is hearing his answers for what will happen if she moves Black women to vote for him. This is Cardi B interviewing Joe Biden in 2020.
I, of course, want free Medicare. And this is why it's important to have free Medicare, because look what's happening.
She want free Medicare? Girl, you ain't old enough for Medicare. What's she maybe for her mama, child. Oh, okay. Maybe it's for her mama.
Right now. You see what? We should have been have free Medicare for a long time. I, of course, think that we need free college education.
We're going to have, if I get elected president, free college education for 4 years.
Free college? Did y'all get some free college education? Did y'all get some free? Did your kids get some free college education, Bueller? I didn't know. I didn't see this mess. Did y'all get some free college somewhere, child? Then I'm confused. If y'all did, then why everybody looking for their loans to be waived now? I'm confused.
There's a college, flat out. Anybody with a family less than 125 grand, you're going to get free education. Everybody gets free education for community college.
Listen, Cardi, if you go and tell Black people who I just think are stupid but like your music, whatever, what is it you sing? Bodak, yellow, Bodak, whatever it is. You go out there, find Black people that like your music, tell them to vote, and tell them they're gonna get free stuff. That's all you Black people like free stuff.
Woo! No, she did not. Candace Owens, are you over here watching this shit, child?
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the call saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? The people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
You get down here, you get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
All right, y'all, hold on. I'm about to take this picture right here. I'm gonna be like frustrated. I'm gonna use that for the clip.
stuff. Yeah, cool. You're going to get free downloads on Apple. You're going to get free college. You're going to get free Medicaid, free. She nods along and she endorses him. And maybe she believed it in 2020. So how do you justify her being able to look back on the interview that she gave to receive lies from the campaign of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, and then to get right back up on stage and to say, and I quote, she said this when she endorsed Kamala, "I believe every word that comes out of her mouth," Cardi B said. "I believe every word that comes out of Kamala Harris's mouth." Kamala Harris, a person who can't even tell the truth about who her freaking grandma is in her book, Cardi B believes every single word. So what is the true reason that these campaigns go out and they reach out to her again? Because they view her to be a useful idiot.
Culture.
That's the reality. And even greater useful idiot if she's willing to do it for free. I mean, she's saying I did it for free. And she's saying that as, hey, I'm not a fraud. I actually did this. That's even more embarrassing. At least Beyonce knew if I'm going to go ahead and do this, she was smart enough as a businesswoman to know that I'm going to get paid. I'm going to get $10 million if I have to come out here. I'm not going to, I'm not going to act like a monkey in your circus. You're going to have to pay me $10 million. And she got it, allegedly, for $55,000 a second. I just feel like it's really time for Black Americans to wake up to this nonsense. I'm so sick of it. I mean, Malcolm X was exactly right when he said that the media is the most powerful entity on earth. It will quite literally have you hating the people that you should be supporting and supporting the people that you should be hating. And there's no greater proof of that than when you look at the metrics of how Black women are voting in this country. When you look at the embarrassment of the fact that they do the exact same thing every 4 years. They don't even try to switch it up. They're even getting the same people after they lied to their faces. They lied to your face, Cardi. Do you not have just a modicum of self-respect to say, hey, you lied to my face 4 years ago, and so no, I'm not going to jump on stage and support you again? Is the answer to that really no? So, I really do want to say that I am just so upset when I see Black Americans still falling for this same game, seeing women falling for the same game in particular. And then you look at Kamala campaign's spending report, and it just looks completely fraudulent. She allegedly spent $100 million on marketing firms. Okay. She spent $15 million on event production, $4 million on private jets, which is incredible. 107 days of campaigning, $4 million on private jets to go where?
Girl.
To go where?
Child, Spirit could have used that money, because if y'all didn't see, Spirit is about to file bankruptcy. I can't imagine why.
All of it to me is just the most ridiculous. When I just see it, it's such an insult. It is such an insult to their voters, and yet many of their voters still can't see it. Maybe in the future they will. Obviously, we're starting to see that Black men are breaking away from this, but Black women still seem to be in this stranglehold. Culture seems to have them, and they really do believe that they're so intellectual, and racism is around every single corner, and the frauds and the sellouts are people like me. When you're quite literally spending your money to go see in concert every single one of these frauds and sellouts. In fact, you have been so trained that you call these sellouts kings and queens. That's embarrassing. Honestly, change something about yourself. Stop calling these people kings and queens. Have some basic self-respect. Genuinely, that is all that I want to say on that topic. Should also add to the fact that even the NAACP received $500,000. Its $500,000 donation is what Al Sharpton received. So yeah, the NAACP has our back. I'm with her. Oh, Beyonce, I love her. All of them are frauds. All of them are sellouts. And those people are the true grifters. Now, obviously.
Shout out to Candace Owens. Shout out to Candace Owens. Whatever your bias is towards her, because you won't even listen, because T.I. said that she was a sellout on stage those 4 years ago, and now you go by T.I. but not the intelligent woman. You go from, no offense against T.I., but come on now, his ugly ass son just got some skeezer pregnant. Anyway, child, this is why I can't. This is why I can't. I don't give a damn, even though I do. But at the end of the day, I can't be worrying about people that ain't worried about their daggone selves. So have the fuck at it. Anyway.
You know better than to feed me anything, because I do not care.